Right on cue, folks. Exactly on cue. You got a good 3.5 weeks of public gaslighting, every silly, ridiculous, nonsensical article about people connecting dots that don't even exist about these two operatives, Meghan Markle. Oh my god. Oh, please, what about me? And Prince Harry, right? Every dumb frickin' article there is. And bing, bang, boom, just like clockwork, everything comes into play. Now, I'm gonna show you some photos, and then I have a collage of some other photos that don't happen to be included in this TMZ story. But it's gonna show you how all of this is a bad paparazzi setup, and this is all a Fugazi scam. All right? Allegedly, my opinion. Let's get into this.
Oh yeah, that's it. Turn me up in the headphones. I walked into the party like a flamingo on a yacht, looking for a big, dumb, rich guy to take everything he's got. You had one eye thinking about mommy, and then you smelled me walk by, and all your family said don't flip and trust her, don't flip and trust her. And my big vein, my head is the size of a mountain, my big vein. I bet you regret that I found you, don't you?
All right, folks, what's going on, everybody? Folks, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the show. Loves you, baby. Listen, do me a favor. Don't forget to leave a heart in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Hope everything's going well. Listen, also, don't forget to like and subscribe. They are definitely throttling down my videos. Okay? I don't know why. I'm honestly, I'm thinking about, I don't know. I don't know. It's getting weird. Put it that way. If something happens, I'll tell you. But anyways, let's get into this article here, okay? These two bird brains. I mean, it doesn't get any stupider than these two and their horrible attempts at. I mean, let's just get into it, all right? So this article comes out. By the way, so think about this. This is TMZ here, okay? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry surfs up for Archie, right? Archie ain't even in the photos. There's one photo. She's taking a photo of a little person. It could be anybody. Family fun in the sun. Now it goes down here. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are at it again, riding high on life, grinning through it all, and living their best royal rebellion. By the way, when's the last time TMZ covered Meghan Markle? Not really. Or Prince Harry. Not really. You know what I mean? And then it says, their royal rebellion, and it's got TMZ's got the pics. So TMZ was at this beach. Harry and Megs hit up, she's Megs, hit up Santa Claus Beach in Carpinteria, just outside Santa Barbara, on Friday, soaking up the sun and teaching little Archie how to catch some waves. Interesting. 6-year-old Archie is already a little adventurer in the making. He's still in the early stages of surfing. I think that tipped us off he was 6. What is he supposed to be, close to retirement of surfing? Yeah, he's 6 years old. He's ready to retire. He's ready to hang up the surfboard. Taking after dad. Dad, you mean who has to get towed out by a jet ski? That dad? Okay. And we'll get up here, right? Now, let's scan this photo gallery here. By the way, just check this out, okay? So this is the first, when you turn on TMZ, this is the first thing that pops up, which is odd, because this was published on August 1st, which was technically yesterday, at 5 p.m., so not another story has taken its place. This is the first thing that you would see when you turn on TMZ. I wonder if they wanted that to happen, considering that TMZ is responsible for the photos. photo, TMZ, right here. By the way, they got more ads on this thing than anybody. But okay, let's just gander the photos, okay? Okay, you ready for this? So just take this. I have a collage at the end that I'm going to show you how none of this makes any sense. Okay? But just gander the photos. So there's this lady, okay, who's got the, the dumb sun hat on with the hair in the back. This looks like Abigail Spencer. I could be wrong. Okay, this could be anybody. But she happens to be wearing torn jean shorts and a dress shirt, white, the rolled up sleeves. Okay? By the way, I've never seen a beach where everybody is fully dressed. That's the first tip. And then, so I'm supposed to be under the impression that TMZ, okay, these people that all they do is snatch photos of everybody, is taking this grainy ass shitball photo. I mean, what is the deal? Okay? What is the deal? Right? Okay, get a gander on this, okay? So, by the way, the photographer has to be on level with them, okay? And you'll see the photographer moves either left to right or right to left, which makes no sense. Now you got this photo, okay? Keep this umbrella in mind. By the way, I'm going to show you a collage at the end, so if you don't remember all this stuff, that's fine. But also, here's something to notice. You've got this old person here, I'm assuming they're old, with the white hair, that's wearing an effing lime green sweatsuit to the beach. By the way, nobody's in a bikini. No dude has their shirt off. What the F, okay? It's like 99 degrees outside, okay? She's in a full, I don't know if this is a girl or dude, to be honest with you, but I'm assuming it's a lady. Full sweatsuit, lime green, all right? You want us to talk about sticking out? Okay, fine. There's a effing tent here. A tent, folks. This isn't like a pop-up tent, like a 4-post tent to cover your, seating area on the beach or an umbrella. Do you have any idea how hot it would be sitting inside of a camping tent in the heat during the daytime? Let's just say it'd be a little warm. At the least, it'd be a little warm, okay? Keep track of all this stuff, too, okay? This is going to come into play, all right? Now, this photo, okay? So now, we've got H also wears a shirt, okay? Shiesty and this bitch are in white. They both wore ripped jean shorts, white dress shirts to the beach. Both of them did. This might be Nacho's wife? Maybe. Delphique? Possibly. Looks a little too thick? Who knows? Camera adds 10 pounds? I don't know. Okay, maybe. I'm guessing here. All right? Sharkle's sitting on the ground. Where's little Betty? Where's the security? Clearly the security is standing out of the way for the photos because this is all planned. All right? And the photos are all so mysteriously random. Like catching them doing the most benign, homogenized things. They're not doing anything. Okay? They're constantly looking away, by the way. Constantly looking away. They're looking at everything else but to the left. Okay? That's number one. Now you've got this trio again. Okay. Keep this in mind. This guy has a shirt on and a vest. What the F is going on, folks? Why are you wearing a vest? Okay, there's another person with a vest on too. I mean, is this the coldest day in the beach history? This lady's got a shirt on. Nobody's wearing a bikini. No, this is Santa Barbara. These people got shit tons of money. Everybody's on, surgeries and, Zempic and everything else. Nobody's in a swimsuit. Nobody. Okay? Everybody's fully dressed. This is there's like a nudist beach. This is the opposite. This is the fully dressed beach, apparently. Okay? This lady comes into play again. who I'm assuming they're trying to paint as the surfing instructor. It's just a guess, okay? But now look at the scene of how crowded things are. Don't worry, I have a collage at the end. It'll show more the shit. But okay, now there's somebody here and somebody here who's like fully. I don't know what's going on here. And now this lady, who might be Abigail Spencer, has one of these little. I don't know what they're called. They're called like a kookapoo or kokapoo or something like that. But Abigail Spencer had one of these dogs in 2016, and I'll show you that photo. But it was like a full-size dog, like a little too big to be picking up like this. But who knows? Maybe she got another one. I don't know. Maybe it's the same one. Maybe. I doubt it. Who knows? Now he's sitting here. Okay? This is H, supposedly, right? Keep all this in mind. And then here's this. Okay, so here's gander this. This kid right here. Okay, see the yellow in this, and is he's got the good grief. What can I think? Wetsuit on. He's got the wetsuit on and the t-shirt over it. Okay, I think they're trying to portray this as Archibald. Okay, for some reason I think they're trying to paint this as Archibald. I don't know who this is. Is this supposed to be little Betty? Right? There's a hand here. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, everything's odd, but this is supposed to be Archibald. So Archibald has his arm around. If this is Archibald, who knows who this is? This might be his mother. I have no idea. This could be random people. I have no idea. But this kid's got his arm around this lady, who's clearly not Meghan Markle. Okay. Now this is the same lady, and this is the same kid with the yellow shirt on, with the wetsuit on. And then you've got Markle in tow. Okay, you with me? I think there's enough ads on this thing. Now, you can tell this is Markle because you've got the ostrich feet, you got the dumb gardener hat, and those ridiculously big sunglasses. Sunglasses are bigger than the chairs, okay? But now they're over by the A-frame surfboard store, okay, which is in Carpinteria. So they have moved all the way over to here now to take this photo. And clearly the photographer is moving to the left. If you can't gander this. So see how there's no A-frame surfboards here. So it would be over here to the right. Does that make sense? If you go back, see there's nothing. Red umbrella. So you can't even see the red umbrella here. Because there is no red umbrella. And there's a tent here. See what I'm saying? Now, there's no tent here, but a red umbrella. I mean, these people are they're so horrible at this shit. It's unbelievable. Now, this is in a totally different area because now they're closer to the building, the A-frame surfboard deal, right? Markle is now over here. There's some random kid just sitting here. Lord only knows doing what. Everybody's fully dressed. The whole beach is fully dressed. Okay? Now we get here. Okay, so he's in a wetsuit, right? This looks like Nacho, H, showing pictures. This guy, who H talks to, is now just standing here by himself looking off into Lord only knows what. This lady, who might be Abigail Spencer, and her good buddy, Sharkily the Markley, are both wearing identical outfits and stupid dumb hats that are very similar. Okay? Meghan now has hair down to where an ass would be if one would have one. Okay, technically, she's all back. You know what I mean? She just goes straight from the hunch to the crunch on the ground. Okay, the hunch to the crunch. This guy's got a full shirt on. Lady's fully dressed. This person's wearing, a sweatshirt. I mean, what is going on at this beach? That's what the hell I want to know. Nobody's got their shirt off. Nobody's in a bathing suit. Nothing. It's fully dressed, the beach. Okay. She wears a dress shirt. She's going for a job interview later, right? Maybe she's going to work the hot dog stand. Nacho and H are looking at something here. Okay. No tent any longer. Tent is gone. Maybe somebody had heat stroke and passed away, and they hauled them off, took the tent. That's possible, right? Now look over here, because there's like these bigger tents, these pup tent things, but they're over here. But none of this makes any sense. Okay, so keep all this going. By the way, is this shot with the shittiest camera you've ever seen in your life? Nothing's detailed, nothing's out. You know what? And there's one photo here. Let me see if I can find it. No. Okay, I'm going. Let me just keep going here. This is so irritating. There's something clearly popping out on the mountain. Anyways, let me get back to what I'm doing. All right, here we go. All right. So, okay, so keep this tent in mind here, okay? Because it's going to come up later. I think we got a couple more here. Now, H is standing up, looking like he's talking to Nacho. And now this, Abigail Spencer, possibly. Sharkley Markley sitting down. Why wouldn't anybody, where's everybody looking at? If supposedly Archie's, I don't even think the kids are there, to be honest with you. There's not one photo of the kid being around them, okay, other than this one that I'm going to show you where Markle is taking a photo of somebody. But it could be anybody. Now, this person's in the mix. Nobody knows what's going on here, right? Okay, keep all this in mind, okay? That tent is gone, by the way. The big dumb tent, that's no longer there. Keep that in mind. The camping tent. Camping tent now still gone, okay? Keep that in mind. This guy's still sitting here. Now, this guy's talking to him. Sharkle and this lady are talking to each other. Like, is this what they're doing at the beach? I mean, these are clearly posed photos. Oh, you know what that is over there? That's water, right? That's the water's over there. We all say it, right? This guy's got his arms crossed like he's chief, you know, he's chief arm cross right here, right? Nacho's dicking with something, probably trying to roll a doobs, something, who knows. The dog's out here, you know, probably digging for water, okay, because the numbnuts here forgot the, whatever, bring her dog a water bottle, okay? Keep this, now we've got this thing in here, surf happens. So this is a banner that's stuck right in the ground. Apparently, you're supposed to believe this, okay? Is this where that photo comes in? No, not yet. Okay, hang on. Hang tight. All right, one more. Okay. Now, right here. See this blue shit right up here? See that blue right? Whoop, god dang it. Let me go back. This blue crap right up here? See how that pops out? And this yellow up here? That's odd. Now they have to have moved to a different... So the photographer... Look how close the photographer is now. All these other shots look like, you know, a 1980 camera took them with a dirty lens. They put Vaseline on the lens to take them. And now you see the A-frame surfboard deal over here. Okay? But all this other bullshit is gone. Now, this asshole is standing here in a Patagonia vest and corduroy pants at the beach. Every single person is fully dressed in some capacity. Anybody get this? Anybody get what the hell's going on here? No. Now, let me show you this. Okay, hang tight. All right, now gander this, folks. Okay? So check this out. Let's start right here, okay? So you've got maybe Abigail and this lady in the all black. Abigail and the lady in the all black. This lady's sitting over here by herself on a beach towel, no umbrella, no nothing, in all black at the beach. All black. Okay? She doesn't bring an umbrella, but she wears all black to attract as much heat as possible. Okay. Now, clearly, you can see the old wise one here in the lime green, whatever the hell this is, sweatsuit, with the camping tent right next to the umbrella. Meanwhile, here's the umbrella. No camping tent. Here's the umbrella. No camping tent. Here's the umbrella right here in the corner. No camping tent. What the F? Okay? This don't make sense. Now, see this surfboard right here that's in the water with a cover on it? Okay, or not in the water. I'm sorry. It's surfboard that's stuck in the sand, right? What has like a cover on it. It doesn't look like, I mean, it looks like a surfing cover, a board cover. But yet, H sitting here, it's gone. Over here, which is, see this little pile of shit and this little pile of shit right here? And this little pile of shit right here, here's the board. I don't know, maybe the board's now in the water, but yet he's here, and then here, and then here. You see what I'm saying? None of this makes any sense. But this is the kicker. Where's the kids? They're just there at the beach. I think this is Delphique or whatever her name is. Maybe. Okay, these are people that live, you know what I mean, on yachts and all this bullshit. She's got a shirt wrapped around her, or a sweatshirt. I mean, what is going on here? Then you've got Markle now, so they're way over here by these tents. By the way, do you see a green tent or 3 tents in a row over here anywhere? No, you don't. You don't see them in any of these photos, right? But yet, somehow, a body glove tent is there. I don't know what the hell this is. And some other bullshit. And Markle, who has this purse here, also this purse here, here, and here. This bag is sitting here. But she brings all her bag over here now, talking to the old wise one who's over here now by this fucking tent that doesn't exist any longer. Taking a photo of this little person, by the way, who was wearing a wetsuit when it was standing next to this lady right here with his arm around her. If this is the same kid that you're supposed to believe, but you don't know because we can't see the shirt nor the wetsuit. This could just be some random kid wearing a ball cap and a towel. I mean, who is this? These are all grainy, purposely shot, shitty photos that show nothing. They're so bad at this. And think about this too. TMZ took them. You think TMZ's hanging out at this bore fest of a beach? Because randomly they thought these 2 yo-yos were going to be there? By the way, do you think Archie is sitting there taking a surf lesson at 6 years old in not some sort of controlled environment? Get out of here. And they took all these people here to go to the beach? Do any of them look like... I mean, is she afraid... You know, I know she's only 43% Nigerian. She's clearly got a thing about getting in the sun. You know what I mean? Fake bronze are good. Real bronze bad. And Sizzle Nuts and Mr. This, you know, Koyome, he ain't rocking no shirt at the beach. Something's up, folks. I mean, this none of this makes any sense. All these people look out of place. Now, and think about this too. This guy who H was standing talking to right here, okay, right here. This guy right here. See him up in the corner? Now he's just standing here, staring at what? By himself with his arms still crossed. What is going on here? This is shitty. This is fake. This is clearly shot in different sections at different times or something. Or somebody altered the shit out of these. I'm not saying they did. I'm just saying something looks real suspicious about all these wackaloon photos. Because none of this shit makes any sense. None of it. And clearly the photographer was close enough to get these shots. This one right here. Look how close the person is to the dune here. The little dune. Right? And then, who in the hell is this? And then they're over there with the Scheissmeist. And she's just taking photos of some random kid. Here's the deal. If this was your kid, wouldn't you be like, hey, can you take a photo of me and my kid together? I don't know. Something to think about. All of these photos are carefully, strategically managed to just look like innocent. Oh, we're just having casual conversation. What? Nobody. Does this look like a normal beach day to anybody, folks? No, it don't. It looks like a setup. It looks like bullshit. And it looks like nonsense. And it looks like they're bored out of their gourds and they can't wait to get the hell out of there. They want to get the shots and they want to get the hell out of there. That's what it looks like. I don't think there's any kids there at all. That's a scoop, Betty Boop. Let me know your thoughts. Hope you guys are all doing great. But this is all a facade of fakeness, in my opinion. Who loves your baby?
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.